Change checkers, welcome to a very exciting video because we're going to be taking a look at the first ever King Charles III banknotes that entered circulation yesterday, the 5th of June. So here I have some £5 notes, some £10 notes and some £20 notes, all featuring King Charles III on the obverse. Unfortunately, we couldn't get our hands on any £50 notes at this time, but we're going to be taking a closer look. Now, as you can see, they all still have the same design on the reverse. So the £5 has Winston Churchill, the £10 has Jane Austen, and the £20 has JMW Turner. Now, the main difference, of course, is that we have King Charles III on the obverse. Now, this is actually the first time we've seen a king feature on UK banknotes, as they were introduced well into the reign of Queen Elizabeth II. So this is sure to go down in history. Now, a number of each denomination of the new banknotes will be circulated. However, they will co-circulate with the Queen Elizabeth II notes for some time, as obviously they'll only be issued to replace worn or damaged notes. Now, this is in line with the King's vision for a more sustainable future. So these new notes have some quite interesting security features to help verify their authenticity, some of which feature on all denominations and some that are specific to each particular note. Now we're going to take a look at some of these. So on all denominations, you will find a hologram here, which changes between the value of the note and the word pounds. So this one, you can see it changes 5 to pounds, just there. And this one, 10 pounds. Oh, it's quite difficult to see on that one. And the 20 pounds. And the 50 obviously would say £50 as well. Now, another shared feature is a see-through window on the left, which you can see here. And they all have a gold foil. Well, the 5 and the 10 have a gold foil. The 20 has a gold and blue foil. And the 50 has a gold and green foil. The foil is silver on the back of all the notes. So here you can see the see-through with the gold and silver on the back. 10 is gold there and silver on the back. And the 20, gold and blue there and silver on the back. And the 50 would be gold and green in that window as well. Now, each note has a silver foil patch on the front there, showing a 3D image of the coronation crown, but behind each one is a coloured foil patch. So it's the same on the front here, the crown with that 3D effect. Now, on the back of the £5, we have a green coloured foil patch, and I'm not sure you can see, but it does actually spell out the word Blenheim on that one. On the 10, we have the letters J and A inside a book, obviously for Jane Austen. The 20 is a purple foil patch with the letter T for Turner. And the 50 will have a red foil patch with the letters AT for Alan Turing. Now, interestingly, they also have another feature, which is under an ultraviolet light. So I've got an ultraviolet light here. We can see the number denominations appear here in bright red and green on the front of the note. So this one shows £5, and this one 10, and this one, I can just about see it there, 20. So with the naked eye, you can't see it at all. With the UV light, it appears. So that's another thing you can do to check the authenticity of your notes. Now, all the notes are printed on polymer, which is a thin, flexible plastic, and they all have raised print. So you should be able to feel the words Bank of England at the top here on each one. And also at the bottom right corner, there's a slight raised print around the denomination here. And interestingly, they've also got enhanced print quality. So it's all clear and crisp, and you should be able to see with a magnifying glass. We're probably not going to be able to see it here, but in this sort of diamond shape around the number here at the bottom of the monarch's portrait, if you zoom in on that, you should be able to see the word of the denomination and the letter. So in that diamond, it should read 5 in numbers and letters as well. Now, these new notes do have some features which also make it easier to identify them for blind and partially sighted people, such as the size difference. Now, obviously you can see here that the 5 is slightly smaller than the 10, and then the 20 is slightly larger than the 10 again, and then the 50 gets larger again. So that is one feature that can help. Some of the denominations also have raised dots in the top left corner, which helps you figure out which denomination it is. So there's some here on the 20 and the 10. Now, for a closer look at all of the features on these new King Charles III banknotes, you can head to our blog. There's a link in the description, and make sure you let us know where and when you find one, because we would love to know where they're popping up around the country. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you next time.